I'm with Tishman Speyer Properties. Been a member of Local 94 since 1983. I started as a helper, glorified janitor, as Kuba said earlier. One of the things we get is an opportunity to be with 94 and some of the large commercial office buildings in New York is the opportunity to see different systems and take what we learn at the union and apply them at these buildings. So what I want to do today is go through some slides of some of the things that my guys at Local 94 that work at Rockefeller Center helped me implement to make the place better, to take a 1932 asset and bring it to today's modern age of HVAC delivery. First thing we pulled out when we got there, we had a large 330 spot parking garage. And the parking garage is an indoor parking garage. And from the 50s and when it was developed, they ventilated it with outside air. And the ventilation system had large steam coils. So one of our initiatives in the late 90s was to take this garage and start using steam condensate that we recovered from the radiators. We ripped out the steam coils, $20 an M-pound, $23 an M-pound, and rising. And we rerouted the condensate as it was coming down the building to hit the two fresh air intake fans. We pulled it with a vacuum pump through it so it wouldn't freeze on the coldest days. Our volume was in line with our needs based on the outside temperatures. As it got colder outside, we had more volume of condensate to heat the garage. We've been able to maintain about a 60-degree temperature in the parking garage using zero steam. It took 4 years to sell this project, but we decided to try to shoot for an ice storage chiller plant. And we went with Train and Colmac to look at the options. We looked at some other buildings in the city that have it. And we needed to get some space. And Rockefeller Center is large, but very, very tight in space. So we looked at the cleaning area where they kept all their cleaning material, their tractors, their power scrubbers and whatnot. And we said if we stacked them vertically and reduced their storage area, we can create space within our existing space. We created a room with 41 tanks, 11 feet tall, 7-8 feet wide, about 8,000 tons of ton-hour capacity. And during the night, we buy our power now, on peak, off peak. And during the night, we develop our ice and we freeze up these 41 tanks. The tanks have a glycol slush in it, and we run during the day then on our peak hours with that. Our initial idea was to save about $600,000 a year through peak shaving. And what we did with our engineers that operate the plant, the central refrigeration plant and the 12 buildings in conjunction with it, we did a brainstorming session. And we redesigned the piping infrastructure to not just do a side stream application of pre-cooling the chill water. We started to say, which buildings can we pull off and reduce those buildings' overall demand? This piping idea took us, our initial estimates would train from $600,000 a year savings to about $2 million of savings. And the $4 million project of the ice storage chiller plant was paid back in 2 years. We decided to install a solar panel field. So my Local 94 engineers, we met with the consultant for the solar panels, and we said that we needed this done before the tree goes up and lit so we can roll it in together as one project. So overall, we decided to get the panels up to the roof. We installed the framing with our engineers in Local 3. We tied it into the top of our bus riser for the building. As it went into the grid, we offset our use coming from Con Ed. A lot of people say that, oh, they put the solar panels in to light the tree. Unfortunately, on camera, I'm going to say that it's not lighting the tree. It's actually unloading some of our costs coming from that bus riser from Con Ed and just offsetting some of our load. Tishman Speyer is building buildings today in New York Brazil, Chicago, California, India, China. Most of our buildings are either LEED Gold or LEED Platinum. We just finished building a building in Long Island City, and Local 94 is running it for us.